Hello, and welcome back to another day of Catan. I am Shloopity, and we'll be playing some 1v1 games. We're sitting right where we left off. Let's get into it. Oh man, a lot of the ore is kind of sidelined over here. Whoever gets the 9-5-10 and will be able to build to the 8-10 is probably in a really good spot. If he takes this, though, with all the strengths that it has, I wonder if there's a way we can crowd him out of the wheat, since it is all kind of stuffed up here. I mean, the 9-6-10 is a good spot. Maybe paired with the 8-5-3, and then, oh, okay. He takes the only sheep wheat spot that's of any real importance. Like the 4-3-11 just isn't good enough. He doesn't start... Okay, so we start with a road here. Like if we were to take the 9-6-10, try to get down here. If he takes the 6-3-4, yeah, that's probably a good enough game, especially if he gets that 5-6-11. So we don't have the option of taking the plow there. We need to figure out what we're doing, though. Playing sheepless does not sound good, but I think we're going to have to. Okay, we'll place here. Going over to the 6-12-3 doesn't seem worth it. So we'll just point to the 3-1 in the wheat port, and we'll take this spot going up to the 8-10, with the option of branching to this 9-11, so that we can at least pick up the 11 of sheep. 4-11-9 looks pretty good as well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that feels kind of like a drastic move. That wasn't too necessary. Alright, well, let's hold out for a 5, and hopefully we can take this 6-5-11 away from him. Because right now he just has 2 brick in hand. Yeah, we're just going to have to hold. There we go. Don't 7 me out. Man, okay. That's alright. I mean, it's not alright. That really hurts. But getting this 5-6-11 greatly, drastically improves our game. So I'm not even too mad about the 7 out, because the 5 came when we needed it to. And just like that, we'll get up a city soon. It's no biggie. Yeah, because he's just going to be relying on the 10 all game for his wheat, which is kind of a low source of wheat to be completely relying on. I suppose he'll eventually work his way up to this 11, but I'm not too worried about that. Yeah, I don't think this was the best choice. If the 8s roll a whole lot, he might be in for a decent game. There we go. That's a city. And I feel like I want to take it. We're going to have to 4-for-1 for this initial sheep. Unless we can steal it out of his hand, which would be awesome. And the city helps us 4-for-1, for sure. I'm not going to quite do it on my turn here, because again, we might be able to steal it. We already have 2 wheat in hand. He just spent it on the city, so I feel good about blocking the 10 here. Nice. Okay, now we will go ahead and wait on a 5. Or if we get another lucky 7 roll, maybe we steal the wood out of his hand. If we steal a sheep, we definitely pop. There it is. Alright, now that we've gotten the 5, right when we needed it, another 7 out. Just, man. See, that's what I was saying. Like, I was hoping it wouldn't happen twice. Okay, well. Unfortunate, but not terrible. Let's, yeah, stop that. Okay, now that we have sheep and we're able to pop devs, hopefully we won't have so many stuck hands that get the dreaded 7. And if I'm able to drop a road here, I will, because it gives me the connect. Perfect. And that's really what I'm looking at right now. Being able to take road. I feel pretty good about army since he's not got too much in the way of wheat. And he will be slow to get on ports. Unfortunate block there. Very nice. He's at 10 cards, and so I think it'd be a little greedy to hold and try to get to the 4-9-11. I think I'd rather just get the settle down. Because the chance of him being able to road settle at 10 cards is pretty decent. Alright, now we're going to get to this 3-1. Partially just because we have high production and a lot of different resources, but also I don't want him to get the 3-1 or more wheat. Okay, yeah, he's going down here, which are really good expansion spots for him. Hopefully we did a little luck with the 7 and we can move this thing off of us. Man, we have been swimming in brick. I'll say that much. Let's hopefully get a knight. There we go, perfect. 7 out. Yeah, alright. It's happened to us enough times. I'm glad it happened to him too. Pretty close game right now. Hopefully he doesn't steal the wheat. Nice. That's fine. Alright, straight away onto that 8. No more cities for you. Ooh, perfect. Okay. There we go. We've been having a fair bit of luck ourselves. And that 3-1 makes me feel a whole lot better. Now we will be able to pop devs pretty efficiently. And man. Yeah, I still think it's it. We have the port. So, like, even if we lose out on the double wheat here, I think it's okay, because we can pop devs without wheat, but he will struggle to do so. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and hold, using, oh, nice 7 out, using these roads to get another good expansion. I like the idea of it, using the wood to pop a dev through our ports. I also liked the idea of nothing we can quite do there. Hopefully we won't get another 7 out. Alright, well, that was kind of the 4-9-2 was kind of the spot I was holding out and hoping for. There are not a lot of expansion spots left. You know what? Let's just try and regain some control this turn. I like getting the knight there. And we'll use our final settlement onto a port, clear out our hand. This way, a 9, if it's completely unblocked, is just a city. So I really like getting this settled down onto the 9. The sheep port, okay. Hey, speaking of, that is a beautiful thing to see. Alright, now we've got some production going. This fuels the wheat port. The sits is a free card. The next city will be on the sheep to get us... Ooh, I completely forgot to play my knight. I'm terrible about that. Sorry, guys. I know that's frustrating to see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bounce it onto the 10. The wheat and ore are the definite blots there. It's a little clunky to do anything with that hand, so we'll just hold. We need to get army. And, oh, we need to take road. We're kind of just waiting for our rolls to come in. But yeah, it's getting a little late in the game for us to not have either. Oh, speaking of waiting for rolls. Man. Yeah, the dev situation is getting pretty dangerous here. We don't have any VPs or anything. Okay, well, I feel a little better about that, because he could have been at 10 with an army and a VP in hand, and that just would not have been good. 7. Thank you. Alright. Now, hopefully, he just has one knight in hand, and we don't draw one ourselves, but the VP is good. Anytime you're over 10, the VPs are good. We've at least taken road in a significant manner. These 8s are letting him build roads like crazy, but not much we can do there. I'd like to extend my roads onto this, onto this wood port, mostly so that he can't have it. The 2 again! I said he'd be lacking on wheat, but when the 2 just keeps coming through. Low number central. I feel like we've been without some key resources for a while here. Yeah, our numbers just aren't coming through. An 11 would be great. Ooh, thank you. The dice were listening. There are still plenty of VPs to pull. It's not like he's got army by any great margin. I'm sure that he's going to pop a bunch of devs with this 11-card hand of his. 2 knights would be pretty sweet if we can grab them. Goes for the city instead. Okay, so he's probably at a scary 13, and that 6 didn't do us any favors. Okay, well, another VP, like I said, isn't bad here. Not the wheat? Okay. I'm hoping his resources don't play nice. Ooh, the double rob. Okay, what can we get? 2 wood. Unless he's been holding on to a road builder, like, forever. I'm just gonna drop here with the plan of getting to the wood port, and I don't think that he'll be able to contest that too easily. Good block there. Yeah, we'll just hold it out and see here. These 8s, they hurt me so much every time. Show me some 9s now that they're not blocked. I feel like I haven't gotten just a whole 9 in a while. Okay, unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to shove all of this brick down the drain. Get a dev here. Oh, I should have dropped the road to clear my hand. My bad. Oh, like I said, I can't get a whole 9. We'll throw it back on the sits. Give me an 11. Ooh, there we go, there we go. Okay, that's what I needed. Alright. We'll go here, because we're still very much fighting devs. He's only got 3 cards in hand. Hey, look at that. Alright, so there's a very real possibility of us dropping the road settle, of us getting another city, or taking army. Oh, man. Man, I would hate to lose road. These 4s are destructive. That's very good. Okay, he's buying devs, which means he's probably going to hold on to army. That's not quite it. We're so close. He could mono the sheep. He has the sheep port. So I'm going to go ahead and just port for the wheat, so that we have a really, really close road settle. There we go. Okay. If he's at 14. But what are the chances he doesn't have a knight? There are still so many in the deck. If he's at 14, he's absolutely going to win with this busted hand. No? Okay. Don't pull the 5th VP. Come on. We've got it in our hand. We've got the win. No, there's nothing he can do with a wood. We're good. No! What? Alright. No 7. Okay. Whoo! How did he not have a VP? That's crazy. Anyway, we got to the wood port, like I said we would. Oh, man, that was a close one. How did he not have a VP? I feel bad for the guy drawing that many devs and never getting the 1. Dice were a little bit crazy. Yeah, those 4s popped off for him. Definitely let him build a lot of expansions. Just pure brute forced it to 14. What a guy. Yeah, he was just knights all day. We managed to get some good blots on him, though. And 7s were perfectly balanced. Our production was fairly similar. I think I had an easier time of it with the ports. He was never on a 3-to-1. He was just relying on the specialty ports. And that probably made it a little difficult for him. But that was the whole plan of taking this 10 early, right? Was to limit his possibilities there. Also, we got the double plow early on. So while we had a little bit of fair luck go our way, especially early on in the game, I think it was fairly balanced. I don't think either one of us benefited terribly. Obviously, my dev pulls were pretty great, getting the 3 VPs to secure. But we gave him a fight for army. We were definitely pulling stuff. Alright, close game for the first one. Long game, but we'll get one more in. Oh, wow. The 695 is a powerhouse, huh? Okay, well, let's assume that gets taken and work with what we got. The 8510 is really good as well. With this, he wants wheat and sheep. So, if we take something like 693, build into the, or have 8510, because there's no way he takes the, oh. Okay, well this changes things. He was definitely prioritizing the wheat there, and I understand. I wonder if we still go with the 693 then. The dual sexes make this brick port just crazy good. And if we take this, he's looking for the sheep and ore. No, we wouldn't be able to build into it because he takes the 8410. Okay, so I think I'm actually going to, it was kind of a last minute decision, but I think I'm going to go for the plow here. Because there aren't any other roads that he can take. And we'll go ahead and kind of prioritize picking up a little more sheep and brick. Oh, no, he does have the... Oh! He had the road to stop us. Chose not to play it. And hopefully we'll just end up wrapping around and doing a lot of road buildery things. The wheat is definitely a problem this game. I'm hoping that our brick mates up for it, and it's why I kind of just ran immediately over here. I want to double up on the 3s so that when the 3s hit, they really matter. Speaking of the magic number, that's all we needed for the settle, and it came in right on time. Let's not ever miss out on a double 3. I'm going to settle it immediately. And we have a decent enough spread of things here that I'm going to drop the road. I really want the brick port and to double up the 9. He's got a really strong ore wheat sheep game. He's got multiple sources of wheat, which is definitely something that we lack. Okay, he steals the sheep, but more importantly blots the 3. Ooh! Alright, we immediately roll the 7 back, lucky for us. He has the knight, not so lucky for us. Yeah, I think he's gonna have an easier time getting to important ports, though. We're kinda all in on this brick port. It's a horrible thing, but we're at 9 cards. We can't get any wheat currently, and I think it's worth it to port all of that ore and get the settle down. Okay, honestly I don't even mind that he's stealing something because it means that our wheat is no longer blocked. I definitely need it open when the 3 comes in. We need every last scrap of wheat that we can get. And we don't have the 2 brick to get a dev. Okay, but he doesn't have a knight. Now that we've built to it, the sits and 8 have kind of dried up. Alright, let's drop the road here to get to the wood. Perfect, there we go. The wood and the 311 sits to maximize this wheat. And our brick, more ore, everything about it is good. And while we could pop a dev, he's already got 2 in hand. And let's just get this this city down so that the sits becomes a wheat, nice, and that the 9 is major whenever it rolls. Steals the ore, a little unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to compete really on devs. He does have just the 1 source of ore, so if we get a lucky break, like another 3, oh, we might be able to block him off of that in a way that matters. Yeah, let's just go ahead, drop, prepare for that. Through the power of ports, we're going to try to make it happen. He's taken road, but I hope it won't be for long. Okay. Now a lot of our numbers do a lot for us, just like that. We'll do it the hard way. He has no devs in hand. Okay, well that helps us with our next city. Ooh, leaves the wheat and ore both open. Nice. We could pop a dev, but I want the op to be a little more impactful. There we go. There we go. That was a very nice sequence of events. He has no devs in hand. I'm going to go ahead and just get this city now while we have the opportunity to do so. Because with our ports, it shouldn't be terribly hard to pop devs. We could right now, and I think we probably should. The road will come to us, and keeping his 8 blocked is of the utmost importance right now. Nice. And we'll be able to pick up a lot of helpful things from the dev deck. Yeah, see, that is so unbelievably important to block that stuff off. Alright, so we've just blocked the ore. Let's block a little wheat. Very nice. We certainly don't mind this. It's an opportunity to put it back on the 8. Okay, I'm at 7. Not much puts me over. I'm willing to just hold. There we go. Didn't steal the ore either time. Pretty happy about that as well. He's on the 3-1, but we effectively have better than a 3-1 because everything that we want to be porting are just these. The wood and brick, while the ore, wheat, and sheep, we don't want to port. So it's a pretty efficient setup we have. Unfortunately, an 8 does slip through. Ooh, but we blocked the 5. That's fantastic. We already have the knight in hand. But I think it's important to really stay on top of these devs because he has army and we're playing catch up. Man, dodging the ore steals. Love to see that. Beautiful. Alright, lucky 3. Hey, lucky 7. Yeah, let's just bounce it between these. That is another city. Yeah, let's kind of just go all in. That ups our 10 as a free card, and there's the 3 we've been waiting for. Thankfully, no mono. Let's go ahead and pop a dev, because even when he steals the wheat with the knight here, a 9 still gives us the city. Oh, the double steal. Okay, that hurt. That hurt a lot. But we get one back. 9? 5's pretty good. 6 is also pretty good. The double dev. Okay. Our sheep rolls are not coming through. And things are getting kind of hairy. I think we need to turn towards road and take that back here very soon. Okay, there's our wheat. Or there's our sheep. Give me an 8. Oh man, that's a lot of wood. How much of it? Oh, he ported a lot of it last time. I think it's safe to assume that he's probably got an army at this point. But I'm willing to do this. Because maybe he just has a VP in hand. No. Also, like, if we can grab some of these VPs, that goes a long way. There we go. Now he just steals a wood out of our hand, which doesn't do him very much good. He didn't even play the knight there. Man, that 9 block. Alright, so he's got wheat and sheep. I don't think he has any ore, though. Yeah, he had to port for it. He's sitting at a whole lot of cards there. I think we have to at least give ourselves a fighting chance. And not just let him take road. Okay, well, I mean, if he doesn't play a knight, we can snag army real fast. And then, no! And then I was gonna say we could port the ore to stay on top of it by deving again. We have very shallow pacing here. Okay. Another knight? That's army. I don't know how, but we managed to secure army. Okay. Now we fight road. Oh, the 4 roll is the last thing we want to see there. Well, I mean, it's pretty good for us. That's okay. We take it back with the connect. Okay, I guess we're just waiting. We have army. He probably has 2 or 3 VPs in hand. I don't think fishing does much. Let's just build our way to the win. Nice. Perfect. That's a road settle. Okay. Woo! I mean, that has to be done. We could just pull for the final VP. Nope, not quite. But that's okay because we still have a lot of outs here. Oh, he can't take it. Nice. There we go. Whoo! All right. Another win down. We've been on a bit of a streak. Love to see that. 2176. By far the highest rating I've ever had. Yeah, he had 3 of them. That definitely slowed down his momentum. I feel like he got a little unlucky with his dev pulls. And probably getting resources when he needed it. It felt like the 8 was kind of dry for him. Like he never quite had enough ore. Yeah, it was pretty low. I mean, it was pretty similar to the 6. They kind of balanced each other out, but the 5 is where it was at. That definitely came in clutch with our wood port. The early city on the 695, with these double ports going, there were a lot of times where I could have taken road and built settlements during the early game, but I kind of just kept porting and kept popping, and hey, I don't know how we managed it. He had a handful of VPs, that's how we managed it. But we did take army, and then I knew that we would have road long term. He almost got up to 15 roads. That would have prolonged the game quite a bit, but we still had a pretty decent advantage over him, and at that point, we continue to pop devs, build cities. We have a lot of expansion spots that we could shoot off of, because if he spent all of his roads to get to 15, it doesn't open up that many more settles, but we had this one, and then our final 2 roads, settle, so we still had many ways of getting to 15. Good game overall, good set of games. Whew! Was it really just the one big 9 block? He blocked 3 ore the one time, and that was it. Poor guy. Yeah, we had just major production on him. He didn't take the 569 in the beginning, and I get it. He was prioritizing the strong wheat, and I think that there's a lot of merit to this 8-5-10 starting spot that he took. I certainly wouldn't call it a bad spot. I think the 569 just ended up working out for us. But that said, let's go check the leaderboards. 122 global. We are getting close. I'm creeping up on it. Wouldn't that be rad if I could get top 100 in the world in this season? Oh, man. Whew, that'd be awesome. I don't know that it's gonna happen, but we are close. Number 61 in the US. And still holding out number 1 in Indiana, just barely. Gaslight definitely caught up. He's right on our heels. I'm hoping that we can keep number 1 in the state. That'd be a nice little way to end the season. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. I certainly had fun. I've really been enjoying the game, and I've been enjoying your comments. We also just passed 150 subscribers, which is crazy to see. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel and helping it grow. I really am happy that people like these videos and like the content that I'm putting out. It really brings a smile to my face. So thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you may be. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.